least for the job that I have, at least I hope some of you boys aren't married, become priests. Some of you young ladies become religious sisters. And some of you maybe even remain single without professing vows in religious life or for the priesthood, but so that you can be available to serve the community. Okay, those are our vocations, right? And our vocation is God's way of reminding us that He made us with a plan in mind because He loves us. We plan the things that we love. The proof that we are loved is that we are created with a plan. We don't make things that don't have a plan. Even if the thing we made, once it's made, we don't know what we're going to do with it, the plan was at least to enjoy making it. There's always a plan. And the plan is the proof of the love. You with me? So we know that God loves us because of that plan that we call our vocation. So if God loves us that much, we need to love Him back. Now we can't love each other equally because God's perfect. God is all-powerful. God is all-knowing. So He knows exactly how we need to be loved, and He does it perfectly. We can't say that about ourselves. It would be nice if we could love Him that way, but we know that we can't. Therefore, it is up to God how He will love us. But it is not up to us how we will love God. We let Him tell us how He wants to be loved. And that goes for human relationships as well. As I just said a moment ago, most of you one day will be married. And I want you to imagine this scenario. Imagine you're preparing for marriage, and your intended spouse comes up to you and says, "You know, I'm very excited for our wedding. It's going to be beautiful and wonderful. But before that happens, I just wanted to ask for some clarifications from you. First of all, I was wondering, what is the minimum amount of love that I need to show you so that you won't leave me?" How would you feel about that question? I think you'd go, "I beg your pardon? What was that? What do you want me to tell you?" Well, I just want to know, what's the minimum amount of love you require from me so that you stay with me, but I really don't want to have to do anything more than that. So please, just give me the minimum, and I promise you, I will love you that minimum amount so well. If you're smart, you will leave that person right away. Do not marry that person. Now here's another scenario. You find another person later. Well, thank God I got rid of that first one. But now I have this. This one's much better. This one's much better. So you prepare to get married again, and then the second one comes to you and says, "I feel badly what happened to you in your first relationship. I know, that must have been traumatizing. And I don't just want to love you minimum. I want to love you maximum. And this is how I'm going to love you. I'm going to show you love in the following ways, because I want to love you that way." And you might say, "Oh, well, thank you, that's very nice, but actually that's not how I like to be loved. What you just described is nice in part, but that's not how I want to be loved." And that person says, "Well, who asked you? That's how I want to love you. So take it or leave it. Don't you know you're lucky to have my love? I'm sorry, but you have to run away again. Don't marry that person." In both of those scenarios, does what I just said make sense? At least don't marry that person. Right? That's how we love God sometimes. Sometimes we say, "Lord, I want to love you. But I just want to get into heaven, okay? So, no